Scout Automobile, welcome to Start. Today we are diving deep into a legend. A machine that has survived decades of competition, evolution, and revolution, yet still stands as the king of precision performance, the 2026 Porsche 911. The moment you see the 2026 Porsche 911, you don't just see a sports car, you feel history breathing through modern engineering. Since its birth in 1964, the 911 has followed one philosophy: evolution, not revolution. And in 2026, that philosophy reaches a whole new dimension. The design remains unmistakably 911, the iconic round LED headlights, the sloping roofline, the wide rear stance. But every single curve has been sharpened like a blade ready to slice through the wind. From the front, the new 911 looks more aggressive than ever. The redesigned bumper channels air more efficiently, while the active aerodynamic flaps open and close depending on speed and cooling demands. The hood is slightly sculpted, giving it a muscular tension that makes it look ready to launch even while parked. And those matrix LED headlights. They're not just lights, they're precision instruments, adjusting beam patterns automatically to give you maximum visibility without blinding oncoming drivers. Move to the side profile, and the magic continues. The 2026 model rides on newly designed lightweight forged alloy wheels, reducing unsprung weight and improving handling dynamics. The flush door handles sit perfectly integrated into the bodywork, maintaining a smooth aerodynamic profile. And at the rear, that signature full-width LED light bar stretches across, glowing like a red signature of dominance. The active rear spoiler deploys at high speeds, pressing the car down into the asphalt like it's glued to the road. Now let's talk about what makes a Porsche, the engine. The 2026 Porsche 911 continues with its legendary rear engine layout, a configuration that many doubted decades ago but now defines the 911's unique driving character. Under the DI hood, or more accurately, behind the rear axle, lies an evolved twin-turbocharged flat-six engine. Depending on the variant, power outputs range from around 390 horsepower in the Carrera to well over 500 horsepower in the Carrera S and even higher in turbo trims. Acceleration, brutal. The Carrera S can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 3 seconds. With the optional Sport Chrono package, launch control transforms the car into a missile. The 8-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission shifts so fast you barely feel it, delivering seamless power to the rear wheels, or all 4 wheels if you opt for the all-wheel drive version. But 2026 is not just about raw power. Porsche has integrated mild hybrid technology into select variants, improving efficiency while enhancing low-end torque. This means better throttle response and smoother power delivery, especially in urban driving. The electric assistance fills any turbo lag instantly, making the car feel even more alive under your right foot. And then comes the handling, the true soul of the 911. Porsche's active suspension management system has been recalibrated for 2026, offering sharper cornering and improved ride comfort. In normal mode, the car is surprisingly civilized, absorbing bumps gracefully. Switch to Sport or Sport Plus, and the suspension stiffens, the throttle sharpens, and the exhaust roars with authority. The rear axle steering system enhances agility at low speeds and stability at high speeds. When you take a tight corner, the car rotates with surgical precision. It feels like an extension of your body, responsive, balanced, and confidence-inspiring. The steering feedback is pure and communicative, reminding you why the 911 remains the benchmark for sports cars worldwide. Step inside the cabin, and you're greeted by a perfect blend of tradition and technology. Porsche has modernized the interior without losing its identity. The classic 5-dial layout has been reimagined with digital displays, yet the central tachometer remains the star of the show. A large, curved touchscreen dominates the center console, running the latest Porsche communication management system. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, along with advanced voice control. The materials? Premium leather, brushed aluminum, and optional carbon fiber trim. Every stitch feels intentional. The seats hug you firmly during spirited driving but remain comfortable enough for long-distance cruising. Safety and driver assistance systems have also been upgraded. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system provide confidence in daily driving. But make no mistake, this is still a driver's car first. Now let's talk about sound. Because a Porsche 911 is not complete without its symphony. The flat-six engine produces a deep mechanical growl at low revs. Push it harder, and the exhaust note transforms into a high-pitched scream that echoes through tunnels like music composed for adrenaline. With the optional sport exhaust system, every gear change pops and crackles with excitement. The 2026 lineup offers multiple variants, from the refined Carrera to the aggressive GTS and the track-focused GT3. Each version has its own personality. The Carrera is your everyday supercar, comfortable yet thrilling. The GTS adds extra power and sportier tuning. And the GT3, that's a road-legal race car, built for those who live for lap times. Fuel efficiency has improved compared to previous generations, thanks to hybrid assistance and improved aerodynamics. But let's be honest, no one buys a 911 for fuel economy. They buy it for emotion, for legacy, for the feeling of sitting behind the wheel of a machine perfected over 6 decades. And when you talk about resale value, the 911 stands in a league of its own. Unlike many sports cars that depreciate rapidly, Porsche 911 models tend to hold their value remarkably well. That makes this not just a thrilling purchase, but also a smart investment for enthusiasts. Driving the 2026 Porsche 911 is an experience that words can barely capture. It's the way the steering tightens as you enter a curve, the way the rear end grips and launches you out of corners, the way the brakes bite hard and confidently when you push limits. Every input you give is answered instantly. There's no delay, no confusion, just pure mechanical harmony. And perhaps the most impressive part, the 911 remains usable every single day. It's compact enough for city streets, comfortable enough for highway cruising, and powerful enough to dominate track days. Few cars in the world can balance these roles so perfectly. The exterior color options for 2026 include classic shades like Guards Red and Jet Black, as well as new metallic and special paint-to-sample options for buyers who want something truly unique. Customization possibilities are almost endless, allowing owners to create a 911 that reflects their personality. When you park the 2026 Porsche 911 and walk away, you will look back, not once, but twice. Because this is more than transportation. It's art in motion. It's heritage shaped into steel and aluminum. It's proof that perfection isn't achieved by radical change, but by relentless refinement. In a world moving rapidly toward electrification and automation, the 911 still celebrates the joy of driving. Yes, it embraces modern technology. Yes, it improves efficiency. Show. But it never forgets its purpose, to connect driver and machine in the purest way possible. So the big question is the 2026 Porsche 911 worth it? If you crave precision, performance, and prestige, absolutely. It's not just a car you drive. It's a car you experience. A car that challenges you to become a better driver. A car that rewards skill and passion. The 2026 Porsche 911 doesn't scream for attention like some supercars. It commands respect quietly, confidently. It knows its worth. It knows its history. And, most importantly, it knows how to make your heart race every single time you press that start button. This is not just evolution. This is mastery refined. This is engineering poetry written at 8,000 revolutions per minute. This is the legend, reborn once again for a new era.